All right. Okay. I think we're good. Good morning, everyone. Greetings based on your time zone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining from, fellow participant. So we are gradually moving. This is actually the fifth week of the Professional Agriculture Incubation Program, Cohort 2. That has really helped us this far. And we have another interesting edition. I would say another masterclass. Yes, basically, and this is focused on more of business operation, management, marketing, understanding industry reality. So today, our major topic is creating market-driven agritech innovation, and our speaker is business development expert. So she's going to be taking us through certain things as guiding strategy principles to actually navigate the market, such as understanding the full functionality of the business they're in for Agritech enterprises. But before I bring up our introduction, so let me quickly share this with us. So this is actually the fifth week. So after this week now, we are going fully into the practical week, and this is taking place at the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Ogun State, for now. So it's taking place from 26th and 27th of November 2024. So that's Tuesday and Wednesday basically. Don't know if we get to cover. Okay, so these are things you stand to gain. Registering for the physical on-site practicals. You're going to get a copy of the Drone Professional 3 book, authored by Mr. Femi Adekoya. Yes, also, we are going to have the opportunity to actually experience this CBT. It's a computer-based training. This is the flight simulation platform where you're going to learn how to fly drones, understand certain principles about how drone technology works before you get on handling the real flight controls on the field. So after the simulation class, so you're going to learn how to actually fly a drone. Use it to take pictures, images, collect data, and also how this data are being processed, turning them to actionable insights that can enhance precision farming for farmers. Yes, all of these things are part of the benefit of what you're going to see. You're going to get a certificate of training after this program, and that's endorsed by International Society for Professional Agriculture and have other partners integrated their position, Global Dev Africa, and also Talent Hub and Benway Agritech Innovation Hub. So we're going to learn about the act of drone mapping and data processing. Yes, so doing 2D mapping, then how you collect this data and turn them into actionable insights. This is part of things you are also going to see in the course of the physical training. So you're also going to see, I'm sure we are all familiarized with the old method of pest management using knapsack sprayer to actually spray chemicals on the plants for crop protection. Yes, so drones are actually revolutionary tools that are changing the game in agriculture. So you also get a chance to witness how drones can actually be used to spray a certain portion of land or farmland, basically on both manual operation and autonomous operation, where it will be programmed to actually do its own thing while you just monitor and see and doing it efficiently. So you're also going to join a team to actually build a fixed-wing drone for large-scale surveillance and mapping. So we've had classes on drone technology we actually talk about the fixed wing drones, and you're going to be understanding the aerodynamics behind this and how to see the reality, get to work on this project. So give you a kind of a practical understanding of how a fixed wing work compared to multi-rotor. So basically, so and lastly, if you need to put your best foot forward, if you have a better performance, because all of this trainings we've been doing, we've been also assessing people reaction, the behavior response, and all of this. And so these are things that will would sum up together to actually give a supported partner integrated reposition, and this can actually give you an internship opportunity to work with integrated reposition. So basically, if you are still interested anyway in joining the physical training, you can still do the needful by reaching out to me on WhatsApp. So I will be glad to attend to you. So anyways, this is my number on the screen, 09060717943. If you have any question and anything you really want to tell me, so you can do well to reach out. So, all right. Okay, so let me quickly talk about Precision Field Academy, the organizer of the program. Precision Field Academy is the organizer of the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. And at Precision Field Academy, we have this vision to create a world where every young person, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to become a digitally savvy farmer, agricultural professional, driving sustainable and equitable growth in their communities through the transformative power of technology. And also, for mission, we want to raise the next generation of farmers that are tech inclined and digitally savvy. So, Precision Field Academy, it's more like a social enterprise where we train and build the capacity of young professionals in modern and emerging technology for the future of work, and most importantly, to lead with precision agriculture. So, we have core three methodology, education and knowledge sharing, training and skill development, coaching and mentorship. So, and besides this, we have these are decentralized skills. We have six tech skill and focus. Number one is drone technology. We are actually leveraging drone technology to collect aerial imageries, things that naked human's eyes can see. Drone has the capability of a bird eye view, giving you more intricate details about your farm and operations, getting accurate data to actually farm smarter and sustainably. Aside this, we have GIS and remote sensing. That's talking about geographic information system. This is about the geospatial data that you can actually collect. We're talking about 3D model, 2D models, and using the use of satellite imageries, application, and all of these things in agriculture. It's classified under GIS and remote sensing. And aside this, we are looking into data science for agriculture. So data science, there are various areas of data you can actually collect or get from agriculture regarding from the nutrient efficiency, yield estimation, plant classification. We also want to do the plant growth rates, plant species, and all of this. And so there are areas of data in agriculture which classified under data science and agriculture. So the part of the courses, yes, we have trainings and deliverables on at Precision Field Academy. So we have robotics and Internet of Things. We had a class recently talking about smart irrigation system, whereby these systems are intelligent on their own using artificial intelligence. So they dictate the reality of what is happening in the environment, the level of water content in the soil. So if it's actually require the crop to be irrigated, so this can actually trigger an irrigation system to wet the farm, based on pre-instructions that have been given through a control system. Besides this, we have artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this there's a particular course called Phyto Mapping Masterclass. We have this course at Precision Field Academy, And this basically, I think, people who have been attending this program are agronomists, farm managers, plant scientists, who actually want to get more intricate details about their crop on the field, and this gives them the capability to understand certain things. So with artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can train data sets for a particular portion of farmland to know the plant species on the field, different types of plant. If it's a mixed cropping, you can either differentiate this particular plant from the other, and also do the population count to know that, okay, I have 500 stands of maize on this farm, cassava is 253. So with artificial intelligence and machine learning, so you can also know the canopy size. So these are part of things we do here as regarding preparing people for the future of work in agriculture, because this is actually platform for precision agriculture. So, and lastly, is enterprise development. Our end goal is not just for us to actually train people, or people gather the knowledge alone. We are trying to see where we can form a conglomerate, build momentum around this, whereby we democratize and duplicate these platforms where young people can also have agritech based enterprises focused at solving a particular problem in agriculture, developing solutions and products that can help reduce and solve this problem effortlessly. So, yeah, and that's a goal. So why do we do what we do? We've discovered that there is a skill gap that needs to be closed, and youth need to be competent in terms of acquiring skills on technical and enterprise skill, even including soft skill, for the future of work in agriculture. Secondly, observing a trend is not just enough. So you need to be directly involved. You need to become an enabler and player in the fourth agricultural revolution taking place. And lastly, we understand that technology is actually the key to unlock African agricultural potential. So you can ride on the wing of technology to actually spearhead and fast track productivity in agricultural production. So why should you join us? We are creating the future we want in agriculture. We visualize this future, and we are putting efforts together, building momentum to actually create this future we want. So, and we encourage you to join us. Yes. And secondly, is that we connect you to the world of information and opportunity through our Precision Field Academy community and WhatsApp. There we share information about internship opportunity, volunteership, opportunities on both local and international scale for your career growth in agriculture. And thirdly, we have skill development through project collaboration, community interaction, university workshop, and seminars and symposiums. Yes. So also we give you access to coaching and mentorship from industry leaders and professionals around the world from a global faculty. And this is a platform whereby you actually have a particular question or certain things bothering you. You can do well to also ask. We have people in the community who have one or two experiences, can either share with you, and this can really be useful in helping you get solutions to your challenges, basically. So at Precision Field Academy, we are building a community of young tech inclined and digitally savvy farmer and professionals around the world. So let's get to the main day. So today we are talking about creating markets driven architect innovation, and our speaker is Miss Mary Onya Debo Okiechi. She is the hub manager at Benue Agro Innovation Hub. So let me quickly read through her profile before bringing her up to the stage. Okay. So Mary Ugechu is an experienced project management expert with a unique relational ability for exploiting diversity for improved productivity within cross-cultural teams. She is passionate about making a positive social and economic impact, having worked extensively in the agribusiness innovation space. With a background in management and administration, Mary holds a degree in microbiology and currently pursuing a master's in information management. Alongside with the other certifications, she is also an alumnus of the International Visitor Leadership Program (IVLP). Among several roles, Mary has previously served as Communication and Public Relations Officer for Africa Caribbean Heritage Alliance Abuja, as well as the Program Officer of Elohim Development Foundation and the Hub Manager at Alivern Innovation Hub, both in Makurdi, Benue State, Nigeria. She is currently the Hub Manager for the UNDP, that's United Nations Development Program, under the Benue Agro Innovation Hub, where she leads efforts to improve Nigerian agriculture sector through innovation. And our responsibility include initiating partnerships, engaging stakeholders, and facilitating innovative skill development to support local agribusiness across Nigeria. Uh, that's really amazing. The speaker has very rich background, and I really commend that. Okay, let me quickly bring her to the stage and see. Hello, uh, Miss Mary. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. It's really awesome to have you here. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
very much. Thank you very much.
joining. All right, so I think we can. You have the floor now, so we can go ahead. I will stand by in case you need.
Okay, thank you very much.
All
Good
right.
morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. My name is Mary, as he rightly said. I'm the Hub Manager of the Benue Agro Innovation Hub that is in Makurdi, Benue State, Nigeria. Today, we are going to be first, I'm going to be talking about creating market-driven agri-tech innovations. And before we start, I would like us to briefly introduce ourselves in the comment section so I get to meet you. I can see the format, your name, where you're joining from, and probably what you do. So thank you very much. I would like to see some form of, I'm yet to see, okay. Okay, so I don't know why I can't see the comments, but I think we can move on. Joseph, is there a reason why I can't see the comments? Can you hear me? Joseph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Apologies, my mic was muted. So the comment has not started coming. I have not seen comment from my hand here, but people can actually comment it via the YouTube streaming platform. But in case I see anyone, I can bring it up to the stage. You can go ahead, man.
Okay. Okay,
All right,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much. Okay. First, I would like us to talk about business or entrepreneurship. I know we have learned a lot. Oh, okay, I can see somebody. I'm Jenny Joshua. Joshua, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I would like us to first talk about having a business or entrepreneurship. So there's a difference between running a business and being an entrepreneur. Basically, a business is replicating something, replicating an already existing process or a business. While entrepreneurship is taking a new path, it can still be an existing business, but you're adding something to it. So it has something that is different, right? And I would like to say that for building innovative solution, especially in the agri space, what we need now are entrepreneurs, because especially for Nigeria and Africa at large, we are trying to build. Oh, right now I can see more people joining in, and we're trying to build more solutions that are sustainable and get us faster to where the agriculture that we need to see and close the food scarcity gap. So next slide. Yes, so now we'll start talking. What is success to you? Success to you is what would guide you to building what you would build, right? If you're building a business, if you're building, you're an entrepreneur, whatever you're doing, what you envision as success is what would guide your building, what will guide your decisions, is what will guide, your management. Everything you'll be doing is guided by what you see as success. So we'll be talking a little bit about mindset. The mindset you have, it's very important. It's as important as every other phase, in your business and every other stage in your business. You need to work on how you see your solution and how big and how, impactful your solution is. It helps you to target the right audience, and in the next slides you understand better what I'm talking about. But do you see your solution as building for your community? Do you see it as building for your state? Do you see it solving the problems of the country, or you see it as solving the problems of Africa or the world? So it's the way you see your solution helps you to position it and helps you to build towards that success that you see. So it's something that one of the questions I want us to write is somewhere and think deeply about it. What do I want? When will I look at myself and say, oh, okay, I'm successful, or this venture is successful? I consider that we have made enough impact to say, oh, okay, we're on the right track. It helps you to always keep on track, and helps you to build in a way that it's going to make you feel fulfilled in the end. So I would want us to, this is going to be like somehow a sub first activity. What is success to you? I want you to go think about it. My solution, when will I say, what do I want it to look like in the end? Or what do I want it to look like in the nearest future? When do I consider that, oh, okay, we are in business, we are doing well, we are solving the problem, we are impactful? What picture do you see? What does that stand for you as a person and as a business? So I want us to write this and internalize it and think about it and, put it forward and work with that. Okay, we'll go to our next slide. Okay, so let's talk about agriculture in Nigeria. I was actually thinking we'll have a more interactive session where I get to, hear from you about what you think. I know I'm in Nigeria, so I'm going to be talking about Nigeria, but definitely, put it in perspective from wherever you are. So agriculture in Nigeria, the state of agriculture in Nigeria is somewhat confusing, because we have people like precision agriculture that is almost entering the fourth, industrial revolution, and we still have small scale farmers in the villages that are still using hoe and cutlass, right? So there is a huge gap as it relates to where we are at now and where we would want agriculture to be, or how we would want our agriculture to look like. And the problems we're trying to solve with agriculture, the phase that we are in now, it's far from it. because as somebody on the field, I get to meet, smallholder farmers, very smallholder farmers that don't have access to digital tools as simple as an Android phone, and they don't even have mechanization, and they are still struggling with mechanization, very simple mechanization, if I may add. And we still have people that are building, serious tech solutions and training on tech solutions like precision agriculture. And it's I dare to say that this can be found in a lot of African countries. So the gap and the problems that we have are not just limited to building tech apps or those kind of things. We still have real-time solutions for smallholder farmers, access to finance, access to digital literacy, access to mechanization, access to good seeds and inputs. So we still have all that on our value chain. And it's safe to say that I would want to encourage everybody here that when we try to build our businesses, we should try to leave no one behind, try to consider everybody on the value chain, and try to see that everybody on the value chain is carried along, from the smallholder farmer in my village in Apa to the big guys like precision agriculture. As we try to look for solutions, as we try to build the gap and bridge the gap, we should consider all the different stages that people are in the sector. Right. Market trends and insight. This was supposed to be a question, but I can see that we are not very active on the comments. So I would just move on. So before we go right to how to build your product, I would want to just put some things out there. The first would be think from your immediate market, but also think of the global market. Right. So this also relates to when we talked about what is success to you. So your business or your business venture, your innovation, and whatever you are building cannot grow beyond the market that you build for, or the market that is available for that problem. So when you are building your solutions, think of not just your immediate problems, think of your immediate market, think of the problems that your community are having, think of the problems that Benue is having, Akura is having, think about all those problems, but think about them in the light when you want to build your solution. Think about your solutions not just for Akure, not just for Benue, not just for Lagos, not just for anywhere that you are at, but think about how that solution can be replicated in your country, in the continent, and in the world at large, because that is when your innovation really solves the world problem. So think about sustainability, think about scalable models, think about scalable solutions, and think about replicatable solutions that can be replicated in different locations and can be scalable. So that would be the first. So some other things that I will talk about before we go into what you're building. As you try to look for your solutions and build innovation, think policy and regulation. Think about the regulations surrounding that sector, surrounding that innovation. Think about the policies of the government in Nigeria or in the country that you are in. Think about the policies that other countries that you would want to branch out into. Think about their policies and build scalable models that are not contradicting those policies. Something else I would want us to talk about is intellectual property. As you're trying to build your innovations, your business, check that somebody else does not have, exactly the same solution. Yes, I've heard from IP experts that even if somebody has the same solution, you can tweak it or make it, personalize it. But always make sure that the solutions that you have, whatever you're building, somebody does not have an exact fit somewhere, because it's come a time to avoid, pending lawsuits and all that. So check your IP, if possible, trademark, register your intellectual property. It's very important. You want to start on the right foot, or if you already have, go back and check, and then build on the right footing, so you don't just waste your time and money, building on somebody else's product that is already, live somewhere. Okay, after we talked about policies, regulations, and IP. Licenses. If there are licenses that you need to have, I would advise that you get them. Get your licenses, get all that you would need. It's very important that you do that, and adhere to standards. Check for the standards that are in the industry, agricultural, health standards. Check for them and make sure that as you build, you have these things checked before you even, build your product. Yes, now we'll go straight into product development. The first thing we'll talk about is define the problem. Check. I'm talking about problems. What problems are you solving? What problems are you going to be solving? Write them down. And in the subsequent slides, we'll talk about validating this problem, because sometimes your problems are I think we have a problem in mechanization in Benue. Sometimes what Benue needs may not be mechanization at the time. It may be a problem, yes, but it may not be the solution that we have. We still have maybe some other steps before we start mechanization, right? Because sometimes we assume that a farmer needs or somebody needs a problem, because now we're talking about the whole value chain, but not necessarily. Sometimes the problem that the person have is different. So think about the problem from the customer, not from you, not because you have a skill. So the problem is not based on the skills that you have, it's based on customer need, it's based on the needs of the ecosystem. So because you just have a skill, it does not really make it a good business. So I would want us to think about the problems that we are trying to solve as from the customer, not from us, not from our skills, not from what we think, not from what we feel, but from the customer. And this is what will guide us in building the products or services that we would have. Customer fit problem, we've started that conversation already. Build problems that fit your customer needs, identify your customers, and then what their problems are and what their solutions could be. So picture your ideal customer, try to figure as much as you can about your customer, and then know the difference between the customer and the user. So there are people that are probably, there are potential users, but not necessarily customers, because they may not have what it will cost to patronize your business. So I would want us to think about that. So I don't know if I'm talking too fast or there are questions that I'm not seeing, but I would move on. Okay, a good problem statement. Now, it's human-centered and user-focused, just like what we said earlier. Your problem, the problem you're solving and the solution should not be centered on you, or your skills, or your wants, or what you think. It should be centered on your customers and what they need and what they can afford at the time and moving forward. So I would want us to think on that. I think we have said everything here. Keep your problem statement broad, so that it allows for improvements and for innovation and all that. And also make it manageable. Don't have
Hello, I still there, ma'am. Okay. Oh. All right. So I would advise maybe you log in again because it's actually hanging. I can't hear you anymore. So if you can hear me, please log in again. All right. Our speaker is trying to come on board again. I think we have a network glitch here, so it's hanging. So she has to just log in into the studio again. Sorry, please bear with me. So, by the way, in all of the things she has been saying so far, do well to tailor your question, uh, pen them down. You can drop them on the comment section. So I'll bring that up when it's time so we can discuss about it. Yeah. Thank you. Hello everyone. Apologies. I'm still trying to connect with our speaker to join in again. I think she's been having issues with that. It's a result of network. So the other time before she left, so it was cracking, and all of a sudden it hanged. So I couldn't hear her again. I told her to relog in. So I'm trying to connect with her. Once she's back to the studio, we'll continue. So apologies for that. All right, so I've been able to get her. She will be joining us soon. Yes, so I'll bring her on board now. All right, thanks for the patience. Uh, Hello. We are sincerely sorry. It's the network actually. So our speaker should be joining us any moment from now. I've communicated with her again and she told me her network from her end has even so, and what actually led to leaving the studio initially was the network. So it was hanging. So it's the network issue. So once you're able to rectify that, I pray that we're quickly able to get that solved so we can come on board again. All right, sorry. Okay. I think at this point, I really don't know what to do. Because it's not giving her access to join. I think a network from where she are now, it's not uh synchronizing with us. So what I would suggest we do is that tomorrow we have to retake this class. This class is very, very important because talking about industry market research, developing solutions and products like this, and understanding the customer needs before you can create a solution. It's a very, very important class. I would suggest we reschedule this class to tomorrow. Normally, she's supposed to have a three section, even from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's about, or really don't know. The issue we have now is the issue of network, and she has not been able to get access to login again so far ever since the network cuts her off. I've communicated to her via call, but she's still explaining the same issue to me. So she's been trying to log in and not being able to see her here due to the network is not giving her access. So tomorrow, we are going to, I think, continue from here. Maybe it's going to take it. We can have two sessions tomorrow then. Although today we have two sections. This class, this is for the morning section. Then by 4 p.m. we have another section with Dr. Joseph Miango. I'm going to drop the information to the group immediately after this class. So we then have that. So tomorrow I think we can have two sections for her. So one in the morning, one in the evening. If it's we'll find her. If she can do it at a stretch in the morning, I'm still going to communicate to her. So, but we apologize due to network. We had to reschedule this class, but it's over. I'm like 20 to 30 minutes now. She's been having that same issue. So I really don't know. I don't just want to keep us waiting here. So I'm very sorry. We have to reschedule this class to tomorrow. Yes. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. So we're going to do a recap of this tomorrow and start from scratch. I think that's what we help. Thank you. So I'm going to end this stream now. That was a long time before we made prayer. But the calls were showing me from when